Hello all, welcome to the top T5 and 6. And in this video, I will be talking about the top 5 charities. You'll be shocked. Believe it or not, this has been a video that I've been sitting on for some time now. Did you all know that some of our well-known charities has a dark secret behind it? Such as Red Cross. For example, did you all know the Red Cross only uses a small fractions of the funds donated to the victims? Take a look at this.
Right now, the American Red Cross is on the ground in Texas, responding to tens of thousands of people in dire need. But the Red Cross is fighting another battle simultaneously, one of public relations.
That's right. Growing backlash for the charity has spread online. Claims of mismanagement of funds and lack of transparency. Is that criticism fair? And how much of your donated money should charities use for their cause? Here's what we found out.
We make a donation to the American Red Cross.
You can donate by texting,
call, text, or go online to the website on your screen. But whatever you do, please donate.
Kevin Hart donated $50,000 to the American Red Cross.
As of Wednesday, the American Red Cross says it's helped 32,000 evacuees through 230 shelters in the wake of Tropical Storm Harvey, spending $50 million on relief so far. But in an interview with NPR, the Red Cross's VP of Disaster Operations and Logistics could not say how much money of every dollar donated is actually going to Harvey relief. Some on social media were outraged. How could he not say what your money is going toward? Others defended the Red Cross with personal stories, crediting the charity with saving their lives. But another group online read this as deja vu. According to an NPR and ProPublica investigation into the Red Cross's fundraising for the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, the Red Cross raised about $500 million for that disaster. $500 million. The Red Cross claimed it provided homes for more than 130,000 people. But by 2015, it had built just 6 homes. 6, according to that report. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley looked into the issue further. His inquiry found the Red Cross spent $124 million out of the $488 million raised on internal expenses, salaries, management, fundraising, etc. That's 25%, a quarter of all donations spent on internal costs. My question, is that bad? Is it good?
So you see, they're clearly ripping off the public. They say that it goes on expenses. Lies. Most of the items they received is donated. Most of the help they received is volunteered. So where do most of the expenses come from? Oh, I know, the head elite in charge of the Red Cross. You know, to continue supplementing their lifestyles, you see. Let's move on to the next ripoff.
When you donate to Goodwill.
Goodwill. The Goodwill is another ripoff that's being done in plain sight and no one has said anything. I mean, did you all know that all the money that's donated from companies, businesses, etc. isn't going to the people and or public? Nope. He pockets it all. You see, the business gets paid from our free donations to their establishments. That means whatever the stores make is what the employees get paid. Oh, and please don't misconceive what I said, because understand that the employees who works for these companies and these establishments doesn't get paid a lot. Most of them are paid minimum wage, meaning the $1.2 million that each store makes, they get paid a small fraction of it. And the rest goes to the CEOs, the vice presidents, and probably the government, and so on. It's a ripoff, plain and simple. UNICEF, an organization that's been established since 1950. This charity has been collecting donations for the United Nations Children's Fund in a box given to them by their local public school or whatever else. But get this, only a fraction goes to the children, if anything at all. Aside from that, UNICEF isn't exactly free of anti-Israel activity either. One of the UNICEF-funded camps was even named after a female terrorist. And it's not just about Israel. Those school administrators worried about offending kids of immigrants with the Pledge of Allegiance might consider the hypocrisy in having Jewish kids raise money for a group that might send that money to genocidal Jew haters. UNICEF also fights against international adoptions. It pressures developing countries like Guatemala to stop allowing foreigners to adopt thousands, just thousands, seriously, of Guatemalan kids. It would rather children grow up without parents than find a loving home outside their country of birth. This should be unacceptable to enough people to end the practice of American children raising money for an organization like this. Oh, and additionally, UNICEF has seen for decades the kind of mismanagement typical of the overall United Nations. UNICEF internal audit found it lost tens of millions of dollars in the 1990s. It has bribery scandals in its African outpost. Its chapter in Germany had thousands of regular donors cut off funding a few years ago after it was discovered that some UNICEF employees received exorbitant salaries. Meanwhile, the CEO is still living pretty and driving around in a freaking Rolls Royce. You did not hear that incorrectly. A Rolls Royce. United Healthcare receives over $100 billion in revenue. Trust me, I know. I have an inside look. A fraction of that money is going on care. Because let's face it, people are not sick every day. So that means your monthly expenses on paying this company is going in the head CEOs and head elites people's pocket. One of them being Stephen Hemsley, who gets paid $13.4 million a year and then some to do pretty much nothing, to be perfectly honest. For example, you pay a monthly fee, and majority of the fees are in the hundreds a month, and then upon an unfortunate accident, your rate goes up. You actually get punished for using your own shit. On top of that, all of the money that is paid over the years from millions of people are not paid back. Heck, they got so slick, they made it a law that you must have car insurance or get penalized or more. Oh, and did you know that the government gets a fraction of that money you pay? Hey, they have to get fed too. A ripoff, plain and simple, blatant in front of everyone. Let me know your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more. Thank you.